Hello and welcome to News Affairs. With Indian Army and Indian Air Force getting latest weapon technology required to combat any external threat, the Indian Navy could not have been left behind in upgradation. A meeting of the Defence Acquisition Council, convened by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, granted the acceptance of necessity to the Indian Navy to acquire 26 Rafale marine fighter jets from France. Before we proceed further, we request you to subscribe this channel for more such updates. India will acquire 22 single-seater Rafale Ms and 4 of its twin-seater trainer versions. They are expected to be based at Visakhapatnam, the home base of INS Vikrant. The Rafale M is considered among the world's most advanced carrier-borne fighter jets, and its induction in the Indian Navy will add immense capability in terms of its strike, air defense, and reconnaissance missions. The first Rafale M is expected to arrive in India at least 2 to 3 years after the contract is signed. However, given the urgency of the matter, the Indian Navy might ask Rafale manufacturer Dassault Aviation to spare at least 4 or 5 Rafale Ms from its ongoing orders for the French Navy. The Rafale M was in contention along with the US Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet for the flight deck of INS Vikrant. Both fighters displayed their capabilities during trials at the shore-based INS Hansa test facility in Goa, which simulated the deck of INS Vikramaditya, the Navy's other aircraft carrier. The two fighters went through extensive capability trials, including takeoff on a ski jump ramp. This technique, called short takeoff but arrested recovery, or STOBAR, is used on INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant. In the end, the Rafale M was deemed more suitable by the Navy. The F-18 had difficulty fitting into the INS Vikrant's elevator, even with its foldable wings. This was a big operational handicap. Though the Rafale M does not have foldable wings, Dassault has agreed to make design changes, like tweaking the pylon structure of the aircraft to make it more suitable for the Vikrant. This enabled it to clear the Navy's technical parameters. In 2019, the Indian Navy initiated the process to acquire 57 multi-role combat aircraft for its carriers. Simultaneously, India's indigenous twin-engine deck-based fighter, or TEDBF, is being developed by the Aeronautical Development Agency, a department of the Defense Research and Development Organization. But it is still in the research and development stage, with the first test flight expected by 2026 and induction by 2031. Till that time, the Navy decided to get 26 fighter aircraft for INS Vikrant as a stopgap arrangement. 12 Russian-origin MiG-29Ks are likely to be deployed on INS Vikrant till the Rafale Ms join the naval fleet. Rafale M is a twin-engine, single-seat aircraft capable of undertaking quick reaction alert, air defense and air policing missions, air support for ground forces, and reconnaissance missions. It can also be used for deep strikes in enemy territory, for projecting power and for nuclear deterrence. The Rafale M can carry out air-to-ground as well as air-to-air strikes during the same sortie. Its service ceiling, the altitude at which an aircraft can no longer rise faster than 100 feet per meter under standard air conditions, stands at 50,000 feet. Rafale M has specific capabilities like the RBE-2 electronic scanning radar and Spectra internal electronic warfare systems for long-range detection and identification of hostile radars, missiles, and lasers. It has got good sensors, can carry a variety of weapons, and has good endurance, which brings tremendous front sector optronics that allows targets to be detected and tracked enhancement of capability. Carrier-based fighters can go 300 to 400 miles to strike enemy territory or targets, affording an enhanced strike range. It provides air defense against enemy attacks and can be the Navy's eyes and ears in the sky over the sea. The Rafale M can carry up to 9.5 tons of weapons, fuel tanks and pods on 13 external hardpoints, and is capable of low-level, high-speed penetrations to evade enemy radar. It can be equipped with weapons like the Meteor, very long-range air-to-air missile, Mica, air-to-air beyond visual range interception, combat and self-defense missiles in their infrared, heat-seeking and active radar homing versions. It can also use the highly agile and maneuverable munition extended range or HAMMER, modular rocket-boosted air-to-ground precision-guided weapon series, Scalp long-range standoff missile, AM-39 Exocet anti-ship missile, laser-guided bombs with different warheads and seekers, and the 2,500 rounds per minute Nexter 30mm internal cannon. The Rafale M is capable of several complex actions during the same sortie, termed omni-role capability, like firing air-to-air missiles during a low-altitude penetration phase. Fighter jets for an aircraft carrier are like the eyes, ears, and soul of the fleet. Without fighter jets, the aircraft carrier fleet is helpless. Friends, we hope that this video inspires you. In case you have liked this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe this channel. Jai Hind.